Hi everyone, Miss G again. Today we're going to be working on a two-piece origami. We're going to be making little samurai or people, paper dolls, whatever you want to call them. But for this we'll need 2 sheets of paper. Again, in the video I'll walk you through how to do it, how to make the square you need. Then I'll walk you through each steps for first the top portion of the person. And then on the second part I'll show you how to make their pants. Hope y'all like it. So we're starting with our scrap paper. We're going to fold up and to the edge to make our square. Make our corner here. Slide our fingers down the edge. Nice and straight crease. There we go. Now we're going, hold on, this way. Fold our extra piece over this rectangle. It will line up with the bottom part that's against the table. We're going to unfold and, like closing a Ziploc bag, run your nail along the top to create a nice line that when you just give a tiny rip and you pull, it'll come right off. So we've got our first fold. Now we're going to go perpendicular and we're going to make another fold. So when we unfold it, it'll look like an X. And I see here there's a piece hanging off. I'll get that in a moment. Make our crease. I'm just going to fix this little corner here so it'll be clearer. There we go. And then unfold. Now we're going to fold it into a rectangle. Line up our edge and press from the center and move out. There we go. Unfold, and now we're going to fold again, in half again. So we've created our second rectangle. When we unfold this, we'll see an X and a plus in the center. With our creases, we're going to move this corner up into the center. So we're going to do it for each of these corners. Crease. We're going to fold it up. On this second one, it should line up along the top edge across. Going to press in the center, crease outwards. Again, turn, fold up, press, crease, turn, fold up, press, crease. Oh, my corner. Fix it. There we go. Crease. Now we're going to flip it over. And in the center, we're going to pull our 4 corners in. So again, fold up to the center. We're using the other creases as guidelines. We're going to press in the center, crease out, turn, press in the center. So we made our edges line up, crease out, turn, fold up, press, crease, turn, fold, press, crease. And now we flip. On this side we have a little flap. That's okay. We're going to, again, fold up towards the center, press, and crease. May need to go over this crease an extra time or two just because it's a little thicker. Some of y'all may recognize this series of folds. It's very similar to making a fortune teller, or some people call it a cootie catcher, but we're going an extra fold in to make our samurai or paper dolls. So once we've got this last corner in, you're going to flip it over and we have these squares. So if you're going to push, you're using your thumbs along these creased edges, so see how it pops up? You're going to press it out to make a rectangle. Going to turn and get the other side. Here are the arms, and then I like this one better for the bottom. See that edge kind of got stuck? I'm going to stick my thumb and use my nail to pop it out. Crease, and we've got our person. This is their head and torso, so I'm going to grab my pen. Where'd it go? Pen. There we go. I'm going to grab my pen and I'm going to draw on his face. Here's one eye, Here's the other eye. They're not the same, but close enough. Then here's a smile for the little friend. And let's give them a bow tie, because why not? It's however you want to decorate them. If you want to add a necklace or fun shirt, it's up to you. Here's what it'll look like. And so here I've gone ahead and I've gotten to that same step where we pushed out the rectangles, but here we're only going to do 2. Oh, this one got stuck. We're going to press out, and then opposite, directly opposite, we're going to push this one out too. And this is going to be tricky. Watch. So it opens out an accordion, and using your fingers, you're going to push these 2 points up and in. So that way the paper should move on its own, but if you need to, you can readjust some of your seams inside to flatten it a little bit more. But we got our pants. I'm gonna put them in this bottom pocket. You can add some tape or a little glue, sometimes a staple if you have them, but there's our person. So I'm going to show you the pants again, because I know that step is tricky. It took me a while to learn it, but you're going to use these 2 opposite sides. You're going to, oh, it got stuck. Pull them out to make the rectangles like we did before. Pinching them gently. You're going to see this is what the bottom looks like. And you're going to slowly pull the 2 top parts away from each other, and it'll open up. And then here's what it looks like on the back. See where my fingers are going? On those 2 points, you're going to push them in, and see how it kind of opens up and folds in on itself. And here, you're going to squeeze these parts closed, push down in the center, and we get pants. Then you add it to the other guy, and there we go. So for this last part, I'll use origami paper. It's going to be the same set of rules. Fold diagonally, fold on the other diagonal, unfold, fold up into a rectangle, unfold, fold along the other edge, and remember to keep your edges nice and crisp. Get a clean edge, line them up as much as possible. Now we're folding up and into the center. So here's the first one, second one, third one, oh, here we go. And then the last one to complete our slightly smaller square. Flip it over, repeat the steps. Fold, crease, fold, crease, fold, crease, fold, crease. Flip in, do one more time. With our folds, our creases, until we get all the way around. So I'm going to use this yellow one for the torso. So once I get all my folds in, I'm going to flip it over, and I'm going to start popping out the armholes, or what will be the sleeves and the waist. Here we go. Here's our little, there's our torso. Set that aside. And I'm going to use this blue paper for the pants. We're going to do the same steps as starting the torso. Fold. So for this part, since we're using these mainly as guidelines, it doesn't matter which you do first. So on this one, I'm going to do the rectangle folds first. Unfold, and see it'll line up here. I'm doing this first crease just to show we don't need the diagonal, but it does help. So I'm going to go ahead and put it in there just so I have those extra guides. Crease, unfold, turn, fold, crease. There you go. So now, see, we get the extra help. We're going to line up our edge, crease, turn, line it up, crease, turn, fold, crease. There we go. We're going to flip and do it again. A little harder to see, but I'm still doing the same fold towards the center, crease on the bottom to make the smaller square. And once we get this last one, we're gonna flip. See here, gonna get this into the center. It's still gonna be hard to get this one because we're going through several layers of paper, but you're gonna do your best to get these nice crisp lines along the edge. Get the third one down, and then the fourth one fills it in. So we have our square. We're going to flip. We're going to pop out one rectangle. And then for the pants, we're going to go use our nail and pop it out. Oh, I did the wrong side. Hold on. Push that back in. We're going to use this one and pop it out, pressing gently. Pull out, flip, press it together. We got our pants, and you can add them together, and ta-da! Little person.